Hi guys, it's been a while. I haven't made videos on YouTube. It's good to be back. So yeah, I actually saw that one of my videos blew up upon others. It's one of the yeah, it's has a lot of views, And so I decided to make, the same one. Why not? I mean, same question, but just different circumstances. And as you can see, I kind of worked on the background here, had some candles and crystals, and I got several decks too, which makes it a little bit more fun, right? So yeah, the question is the same. I mean, one of them, one's of those I made before. So, what do they say behind your back? What do they say behind your back? I don't know. I mean, I can't understand why this question was so interesting for people, but let's go and dive into it more. So, today, I decided to make things more interesting because before I was working more with positions on the same deck, but today I decided to split positions by decks. So, to know your position, or at least, have some answers you're searching for a position, you choose the deck. So today we have three positions, and each position is represented by a deck, right? So first deck, if you're on the decks I'm using, I can always put a description below. I can put also description if you're interested in where I got them. Of course, I can put the links on the description and stuff too. But you can just put the comments. You can comment this video and ask me if you're interested on on where I got the decks and what the deck is. What's the name of it? So, first deck is Ostara Tarot. Second deck is Dark Grimoire Tarot, which is inspired by Lovecraftian stories. If some of you are good fans of Lovecraft, then you can choose this one. Or if you're just if you're just drawn to this mysterious and dark deck, then you can choose this one. And then this one, Tarot of the She. So, I give you some time to choose, and then we will dive into it. Okay. All right, I think everybody chose. If you want to have more time to choose, then you can always pause this video. So let's see go. All right. First deck, Ostara Tarot. Oops. Oopsie. It's okay. It's all right. Okay. First deck, Ostara Tarot. What do they say behind your back? Ooh. What do they say behind your back? What do they say behind your back? I'm gonna pull 3 cards. You're gonna see how I work. It's fun. Okay, so what is the general thing they say behind your back? They say that you are, you have a lack of, you don't work in a good way when it comes to like working in teams or partnership. So you have some sort of inability to work in teams. You do it in a bad way. They find that you do it in a bad way. Why? Why? Ten of Pentacles. Why? Because you are very, I think it's just your personality with the Ten of Swords. And you are just not someone who likes to work in teams, I feel like. you're just someone who is very closed emotionally. You don't like when people try to know what's behind this, this armor, if we can say that. You're quite mysterious even to people. And with the King of Swords, you are not hesitant when it comes to harm people or hurt people, especially um, with words. So you can have you can communicate using some sharp words if you think that you need to do so. uh, or if you're angry, just in general, if you're angry, if you are irritated, you can throw some sharp words at people, that's for sure. And also that's why maybe you are you cannot really work well in teams because you're not a good diplomat. So you don't have a good diplomatic side. You cannot really discuss things. You cannot really, it's just like you keep everything for yourself. And then if people try to really go and understand and really, under kind of go under the blanket, you really don't like it. With the Ten of Pentacles, also, you think that you're self-sufficient, so you have already everything that you need, and you don't need partners. You don't need someone who will help you and guide you or something like that, or teach you things. You think that you already know everything, in some sort of, sometimes, it depends on the field, of course, but when it comes to things, I mean, when you need to work in the team, right, then you think that you already know everything, or that you don't need a team to work on a project or do something. So that's why probably people perceive you as someone who's arrogant, quite arrogant, like self-sufficient, someone who's like, yeah, I know everything. I don't need teammates. I already know everything. So this is what people, I guess, I mean, this person in particular, or just people, if you wanted to know what a group of people tell or say about you behind your back, then this is what they say. So they might say that you are quite arrogant, closed emotionally, self-sufficient, who is not capable to work in a team. All right. Why is that? Why you think that working in a team is something that is not good, or why you don't want to work in a team? Why you close yourself emotionally from people? Okay. Probably because the most important relationship that you had in your life, and this isn't a relationship that starts from your childhood, is with your mom. Because Queen of Pentacles is a mom, is also a card for a mom. Probably a relationship with your mom isn't super good. Or maybe your mom never gave you her shoulder, never really showed support, never really was warm to you. And from that comes the mistrust towards other people. Maybe the fact that your mom never supported you, or just, it might not be your mom, but just like the Queen of Pentacles is normally a mom, but it can be your dad, it can be parents in general. They never supported you really, and so you had to do everything by your own. So be completely self-sufficient and independent. Since you're so used to the fact to be so independent and so like a lone wolf in some ways, that you don't need anyone to help you, then you have this arrogant behavior towards other people that, hey, I don't need your help, get lost, something like that. It's because you were always kind of left alone, or not really experiencing warmth from your parents or from your mom. Your mom could work a lot and not give you enough guidance, enough support, enough you just had to do everything by your own, and you're so used to it, so that's why you don't trust other people to do things for you, because you're so used, you're so self-sufficient. And that's why you have troubles to work in a team, because you never actually experienced this real teamwork with people, you know. So yeah, what else? What else? Yeah, exactly. You know, Four of Wands, family problems, probably in the family. Family wasn't really supportive, so you got to do everything by yourself. Or you were the one who were supporting the family, so maybe your mom wasn't super responsible, so you gotta take everything in your hands, something like that, you know. Especially financially, something financially related. So maybe you needed to work in a young age to, you know, to provide money to the family, or support family financially, help financially the family. Again, you were doing things alone. You were very independent, and you still are. And so, since you got through so much trouble, let's say it like that, so many difficult things happened in your life, you got through a lot, let's say it like that, so that's why you think that you know, you can do pretty much everything right now alone. You don't really need assistance, and people perceive it as something arrogant without really understanding what's behind it, right? uh, okay. Let's work a little bit on self growth. I think it's important. I think it's important to, you know, understand, because okay, things sometimes people can say quiet nasty things behind your back, but I feel like here it's not really something that bad. It's more you can grow. Things that, since you discovered that, or you maybe you were telling yourself that people aren't really content with your behavior, then you can fix that, because being always independent and trying to always hide your emotions, not expose everything, be completely self-sufficient, it's not really it's not always beneficial to you. Let's be honest, right? Sometimes you just want to get on someone's shoulder to have support. I feel like you have huge trust issues in terms of like when it comes to people, and it's not beneficial to you. And yeah, maybe you feel like it's okay, I can handle it, and you're always like that. You're like, yeah, I can handle everything, I don't need assistance, I don't need help, it's okay. But if that, in fact, deep down, you want it, and you know you need it. You just don't want to, you know, you just don't want to tell this to yourself, because you like the idea of you being self-sufficient and strong. Meanwhile, strength, it's not being self-sufficient and always doing things by your own. It's not the real strength, you know. Real strength is overcoming your breaks, blocks, sorry, breaks, blocks, sorry, that's what I wanted to say. Overcoming your blocks, working on yourself, self growth, personal growth. That's also part of our inner strength, right? So this is what you can do here. You can evolve, you can progress, you can work on this. And so how should you work on that? What should you do? Well, I was saying strength, right? We got the strength card, which is funny. Um, you should find balance. See, so this is I absolutely love this card. This card is so beautiful in terms of like metaphorically, and just the artwork is beautiful for me. So we see here we have the dragon and a heart, and um, a girl who has moon and sun and like two cities on her shoulders. And I was talking about the shoulder, right? It's like so funny. Um, so you need to, like, everything is on your shoulders right now, I feel like. But you need to find balance. See, sun, moon, you need to find balance between two things. Um, you need to also trust other people, open your heart to other people. It's really important. And find balance between being self-sufficient and doing things by your own, and also, asking for help, and trusting others. It's really important. I feel like it really, if you work on that, it really, again, strength. If you work on that, you will become even stronger as a person. It will really help you to reach another level. What else? The moon. We have the moon here. What else? Yes, so if you work, because the moon is also a card about inner fears, insecurities, things that we hide. So like fears that we hide, fears that we don't really want to face, things that we don't really understand in us, like things that we don't really want to go in. As I said, inner fears, right? Insecurities, fears. If you overcome that, if you will face them, if you will work on this, mistrust towards people, if you will open your heart to other people too, step by step. I'm not asking you to to go and trust every single random person on the street. No, that's not what I'm saying. Here it's really starting to open your heart to people who you think are good, acting good towards you, and who can be potentially good friends with you, or just like love lives. I think in your love life you also have struggles because of that, because you're very closed. You're very reserved as a person. And people need to decipher you, and decipher. Can I say this word? Does this word exist? Decipher you. And you kind of like a mystery. People don't really get you because, again, see, do you see his emotions? Do you see what he's feeling inside? No, you don't, because he has an armor, and even his face is hidden. This is how you are. You protect yourself from others with this armor. And, well, again, it's not beneficial to you. If you will work on that, if you will work on these insecurities, these fears, this problem you have, again, it's not a huge problem. But if you work on it, it's going to be very beneficial for you. You're going to feel successful with the Six of Wands. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel successful. And even more stronger. Okay. I hope this reading was, opened kind of your mind, maybe helped you. And yeah, you can comment down below if it resonated with you. Bye. I mean, people who watched the first position can leave, or can still keep watching, because why not? If you want to watch another positions, you can always do that. But again, I wish you luck with that, and see ya. Okay, now moving on to the second position with this beautiful Lovecraftian deck. I'm in love with it. I really, really love it. Yeah, my dog came here. So, what did they say behind your back? Let's find out. All right. Let's see. Pull 3 cards. What do they say behind you? Like, okay. Sorry, I had a little intermission with my dog because my dog came in my room. It's very cute, but it was kind of a little bit distracting. All right. So, what do they say behind your back in general? You're someone who is not really you're someone who is not really serious in life. You do things only when you like them, and you do things only when they bring you, positive emotions. So we don't really talk about here about responsibility here or something like that. It's really you are here to have a good time, and that's it. Like, really, that's it. You don't just fill your cup and that's it. Like, it's really nothing serious. Maybe when you talk to people, maybe the way you act, maybe the way I don't know, like the way you interact with people, you don't seem as someone serious. People really don't take you as someone who is like a serious person, someone who is responsible, etc., etc. Like, no, not really. And for you, life is just something sorry is just something that can bring you joy, happiness, and positive emotions without really putting effort in anything. Like, you just want things to come to you, like just like this guy who came next to the fountain. Everything was already there, right? So you don't really do much. This guy doesn't really need to do much to have something in his life. He has already everything he wants without a lot of effort. And so that's why people see you as someone who is not really hardworking. That's the word I was searching for. Sorry if I'm rumbling. Sorry. So, what else? Why do they say that? What makes them say that? 3 of Cups. Let's open this one. 2 of Wands. Well, I got 2 by accident. Let's open them. Oof. I feel like it's a difficult position here. I feel like when it comes to like teamwork, contracts, projects together, when you discuss things with a person or with people around you, when you plan things with someone, when you want to try something new, again, I feel like everything is related to work here. So when you try to do something at work, or just in general, even like just in general when you interact with people, because see here we see a lot of interactions between people, between two persons here, 2 men. But again, it can be everything. It can be everyone, sorry. Woman to woman, one woman, a man, 2 men. Again, it doesn't really matter. And when you do that, when you're planning something, when you're interacting with people, you seem to be someone who is very reserved and who is kind of playing the victim with a hangman. So you kind of like, to people, you seem to kind of complain all the time, complain about work, complain about pretty much everything in your life. Every single problem that you have in life, you complain a lot about it. Meanwhile, people are saying, but this person literally has everything he wants or she wants. So that's why they like, what they say behind your back is that they are like, well, they seem to be quiet, not really pleasant to to be around or like to talk to, because they pretty much have everything they want. They are, their cup is filled. But when you talk to them, when you interact with them, they're always complaining. Like, it's so annoying. They're always complaining. They always put themselves in a position of a victim. And it's not like they try, like, the position of a victim. Meanwhile, they could do something, but they don't do much. They don't do much. They're always alone doing their own thing, or maybe you're complaining that you don't have a lot of friends or something like that. Meanwhile, you are the hermit. You are always reserved, so you're not helping yourself by isolating yourself from people. If you're isolating yourself from people, you certainly will not have friends. That's not helping you. So there's something like that. Why you're acting like this? Why you have a tendency, to kind of victimize yourself and, kind of like complain a lot? Okay, self-destruction behavior is here too. I can say self-destructing behavior. So you just don't know what you want in your life. And when everything is going well, you are destroying everything. You are just like, because you see this card, maybe it's not really pleasant to look at this card, but I think it represents very like in a good way what are you going through right now, or why you're behaving this way, because you are destroying yourself. Like, it's self-destructing behavior. You are just destroying yourself because you see that this person is like completely transforming himself into some sort of bizarre monster. But he also destroys his home. So the surrounding where you live, the surrounding where you are, when you live, where you interact and stuff, like, you are destroying yourself and destroying things around you in some sort of way, in a metaphorical way. You don't know what you want. You don't know what you need. You have everything, but at the same time, you don't know how to use these resources because you don't know what you want from life. And I feel like you don't really have a certain path to how, what to do in life in general, like you don't know what to do. Like, maybe you have goals in life, but you don't know what to do in order to accomplish them. You're completely lost, and maybe that's why you have, maybe you, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, maybe you already thought about suicide or something. It's like, some of you who are watching this video might have that, because when we have this card, so just because you really don't, maybe you don't see purpose in your life. Maybe you have everything, but at the same time you don't know what to do with that. Like, it's funny. What else? You're completely lost in your partner, which is bad. I'm sorry to be that direct, but I feel like you are completely lost in your partner. Here we see the partner, I guess, with the King of Wands. This partner is quite strong and dominant with the King of Wands. So maybe this partner also kind of, not directly, but kind of unconsciously dominates you and don't really let you to be yourself, or to, like, act, do what you want, act like you want, etc., etc. It's really like, I feel like you're kind of trying to adapt to your partner, but it doesn't benefit you. But like, and also at the same time, you're always complaining about that. You might not be happy in your relationship, and you might complain about your relationship too. But people around you are like, why he or she is not leaving this person if they aren't happy with it, you know? And so, like, you complain a lot. You you are completely self-destructing behavior. I'm not gonna lie. I really see it. We have the Hangman, we have the Ten of Swords, really self-destructing behavior. Again, it doesn't help you. And people don't see the inside of you, of course, and so they criticize what they see, like externally, and externally they see someone who's complaining a lot and who's annoying about that, you know? Like from what they see, you have everything and you complain and you're still complaining, so of course people don't like it, and then so they like kind of criticize you without really knowing what's going on behind the curtain. So yeah. What else? What does this person do to you? What this partner does to you? You know, I even want to, I thought I will not do it, but I want to do it because since we have a lot of romantic stuff here, like relationship and stuff, I want to go with my erotic deck today. Since we have clearly some sort of, you know, relationship here. So I'm gonna go with another deck and I'm gonna see what's going on between you two here. What's going on here between you two? Well, certainly love. I can see it. Certainly love. But what else? What isn't going well in your relationship? Yeah, exactly. See? Punishment card. So your partner is dominating you and isn't letting you to be yourself. It's really not healthy. It's a very toxic relationship you're having there. You even might be someone who likes to be the victim. So you're playing the victim and you kind of like masochist, you know? It's horrible. I'm not gonna lie. It's not healthy at all. Yeah. What should you do? What should you do to fix this behavior? What should you do to, you know, to feel better? To not be in a self-destruction behavior, to not to just go out of this mess. Yeah, well, it was kind of, you know, I kind of was waiting for this card, the Knight of Wands. Stop being a victim. Stop being a victim. Stop putting yourself on a second place. Resist. See? So the Knight of Wands is a very strong card. So here we have some sort of tentacles that are going, and what is this knight is doing? He is, you know, by his power or whatever, like magic or whatever. Again, everything is metaphorical. He opposes this danger, this you know, this power that is trying to get him. So you should do the same. You should not let your partner or someone else trying to dominate you and punish you and think that they are better than you. You should not put yourself in a second position. You should not let other people hurt you. It's really important. You should stand your ground. Stand your ground. It's really important. Oof, the cards are... It's really important. Stand your ground. The Tower. What else? Yeah, see, so the Knight of Swords, this is how you are right now. Again, destruction. I was talking about destruction. We have the tower. The tower is the same thing. You see the tower is destructing because of these golems or monsters here. But it's like the golems and the monsters are representing your own fears, insecurities, overthinking, everything that might just destruct your own world, your inner world, or yourself. It's this nasty thing. So just, and because you are letting people to just do whatever they want with you. Meanwhile, you should stand your ground, and you're not. You are just completely, with the Knight of Swords, you're completely headless. You're just like going with your instincts without really realizing things around you. You know, you are just not thinking things through. It's really important over there. Like this card, man, this card, I don't like it. I don't like it. Especially with this man. I don't know who that is, but I don't like this guy. I mean, I'm saying guy because it's a king, but it can be a queen too. I mean, it can be a girl who's way too dominant here. If guys are watching me, hello. But I feel like most of the audience, my audience are girls, so yeah, I'm saying guy. But this guy's nasty. I'm sorry. This guy's nasty. And you love him. Look at that. And you love him. You're like, oh my god, I love him so much. He's my world. You're completely lost in your partner. Meanwhile, your partner is completely toxic. And it doesn't help you. And it really doesn't help you. Stop doing this to yourself, please, for the love of God. Oh, it's this reading is so heavy and it's so sad. Please don't do this to yourself. Consider to be to be strong, stand your ground, and not let other people. And if this guy will tell you, oh my god, but you aren't allowed to be like that, or I will punish you more, you're like, bitch, no. I'm gonna show you this card again. Bitch, no. Bitch, no. Bitch, no. Okay? I am strong. I know what I want. I know what I need. And you're not gonna tell me what the fuck I need to do. You're not gonna punish me just because I'm misbehaving. Hello? Know your place. Know your place. Know your place. See? Please. Please hear me. If this is actually, if it's 100% accurate, what like people who chose the second position, if it's 100% accurate with you, please, for love of God, try to do something with that. Try to stand your ground and be confident. Work on your confidence, because I feel like you have huge confidence issues. For love of God, please work on them. Stand your ground and know who you are. You know? That was heavy. I'm sorry if I rumbled a lot, but I think these things are very important to understand. Really. Oh, that was heavy. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I rate everything in the comments. If you want to just tell about your story in the comments, or was it accurate or not, tell me about it in the comments. And yeah, see ya. Good luck. Okay, now we're moving to the third deck, Tower of the Sidhe. And let's go. What do they think? No, what do they think? What do they say behind your back? What do they say behind your back? Sorry. What do they say behind your back? Okay. What do they say behind your back in general? That you are someone who is you know, is very energetic with a Knight of Wands. Very energetic, very pushy maybe, or very you have troubles to maybe be diplomatic with people. I'm gonna have another card. Oh, King of Cups. What's with that? So what did they say behind your back? I feel like you're way too emotional, and people are like, oof, this person is way too emotional. Like you might even be a drama queen. Like people might tell behind your back, oh my god, this person's such a drama queen. Stop. And they're like, why this person can't just be like chill and stuff? Why they're always like acting like a drama queen? Why they're always acting like there's drama around? Ugh, this kind of thing. What else? Yeah, with the Hierophant card reversed, they feel like you are. They might even say that you're not wise enough, that you are way too impulsive, that you don't think things through, or that you might even not know enough, because the Hierophant card is also about knowledge. So since that's reversed, they might even say, this person, isn't really cultured, or this person isn't really smart and know. I mean, not specifically smart. It's just they might say that you don't know enough. Knowledge and intelligence, it's not the same thing, right? So you can be smart but not know much, or not read much, so not cultivate yourself enough. So this is what they might say, that you're not cultured enough, that you don't know enough. So yeah. Why? Why you're acting like this? Why you're so impulsive? You don't think that things through. You're way too emotional. You lack clarity, and you might even not learn a lot of things. You maybe you're not interested to to kind of I don't know, study study things. So why you're acting like this? Eight of Pentacles reversed. Because you feel like your efforts won't pay off. Why do you think that? You might have some confidence issues. You might overthinking a lot, because we see here Eight of Swords reversed, Six of Swords, a lot of swords, so a lot of thoughts. So you're thinking things way too much. You are so you're telling yourself, you might tell yourself, oh my god, but I will not succeed, or oh my god, it's better just like to always trying to escape things, and not to face them. Everything that like maybe life struggles, problems, I don't know, your fears, everything that is kind of bothers you, you're escaping it. You're like running away from it. It doesn't help you. It doesn't help you. So of course people don't perceive you as someone who is very, how can I say it, very smart, or very wise and stuff, because I wouldn't say more wise. People don't see you as someone who's wise because you're always running away from your problems, which doesn't help, obviously, to solve them. Let's be honest. And you're overthinking a lot. You're just completely, you need to stop doing that. Stop overthinking. Stop also putting yourself down, because I feel like you have a tendency to put yourself down. That I'm not good enough, and no. I'm not good enough to study things. I'm not good enough to be smart. I'm not good enough to do this. I'm not good enough to do that. And you even might telling yourself that you're dumb, or like you're stupid, which is not the case. It's just you're not learning things, you're not culturing yourself. You might not have a mentor, you might not have a figure that will teach you things. You might not have someone who will guide you. So again, it doesn't help, right? And so you are being completely impulsive and just like all over the place, because you don't really know in what direction to move, and you don't really see a bright future for yourself, which again doesn't help, right? Why? Because people don't really want to be around you. People avoid you, maybe. Yeah, like lots of cards for partnership. And here with a three of wands and 3 of pentacles, it's really like maybe people don't really like to be around you. The fact that people kind of reject you, like you have a tendency to put yourself down. You're not confident enough, or you even lack confidence. It's just because I feel like you are you're way too dependable of other people's opinions. And so I mean, it doesn't help, right? It's because you want to do things, you want to please everyone around you. Meanwhile, it's not what should you do? You really should move in your direction, and you have the strength for it. You're very, if the Knight of Wands, if I'm talking about a Knight of Wands in a positive way, as a positive card, it's a very good card. You are ambitious. You can be ambitious. You have the strength to go through a lot of difficulties and overcome them. You're a very direct person, and you can communicate things in a very good and direct way without really searching for words. You might be a very good communicator. But the thing is, you keep putting yourself down. You don't see your positive traits. You keep putting yourself down. You keep being a drama queen. And it doesn't help you. And you have lots of positive things. And if you want to be, if you want to be positive, if you want to feel good, then start doing something. Start cultivate you. Start learning new things. Start reading things. Start I don't know, start a new hobby. Again, personal growth, self-growth. It's really important. It's really, really, really important. And again, don't pay attention to what other people say about you. That's really important here. It wasn't as important for other two positions as it is important in this position. Really, don't give a single damn of what people say about you. And I still want to know what the cards want to say. So how should you fix all that? You should stop putting yourself down. You should stop telling yourself that you will not find your way, because you can see on the Two of Wands, you can see that there's two paths, right? And so you should stop telling yourself that, hey, I'm not powerful enough, I'm not skilled enough. Stop putting yourself down, and stop thinking that you will not find your path, because work on that. And if it's gonna be upright, you could actually see that there's two paths. You can find your path. You can, because you have the abilities for that. Stop putting yourself down. Stop thinking that you will not get something, that you will not be successful or just live a good life. Yeah, stop thinking that you're not lucky enough. Stop thinking that the universe is against you. Stop doing that. Stop thinking. Stop overthinking, I would say. Not thinking, but overthinking. Stop overthinking, because this is what you have in your head right now. Just birds, you know? Nothing really productive. You know, put important and useful things in your head, not just like birds around, okay? Stop living in the illusions. Stop living in illusions. Stop overthinking. That's the thing that comes back all the time, is stop overthinking. All right. Yes. So I think we can end this here. I hope this reading was helpful for you. I hope you will work on your insecurities, and I hope you will eventually see your positive sides, your positive traits, because you have them, as I explained before. But you don't develop them, and you don't see them, which is sad. But I hope after this reading you will you will start doing something. And yeah, I hope it helped. So yeah, it's done. So the three positions are done. And what I wanted to say is that likes, support, everything is really important to me. Comments, you can always comment, even if it's a long comment, you can still comment. Don't be afraid to tell me about what you think, what you feel. It's really, really important to me. Activity is really important to me, because I see that people are interested in what I'm doing. And yeah, love you all, and I hope things will get better in your life. Bye.